Before the break, we talked about why everyone is so f***ing mad all the time. So we'd like to lighten things up in a segment we call, Why is everyone so f***ing sad all the time? Why is everyone... Oh, we're not doing music anymore. Fine. America was founded on the idea that people are entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But what does that really mean? It sounds like the founding fathers just couldn't think of another word that started with L. It was supposed to be life, liberty, and leeches. But then they realised that healthcare isn't a right and they scrapped it. But remember, the phrase is the pursuit of happiness. Nowhere does it actually say you get to have it. And as it turns out, the pursuit of happiness is making us all miserable.
The data showed that chasing happiness can make people unhappy. Even though life is getting objectively better by nearly every conceivable standard, more people feel hopeless, depressed, and alone.
As life gets better, we get sadder. That's why it was so easy for the founding fathers to pursue happiness. To them, happiness was a well-stocked gun cabinet, 2 of your 12 kids living past the age of 8, and having a slave who knew how to keep a secret. Life was good. Now, despite having every possible convenience, we're sadder than ever. Even money can only do so much. In fact, as people get richer, they make themselves more unhappy because of unhealthy social comparisons. But we don't do ourselves any favours since we keep a little box of unhealthy social comparisons on ourselves at all time. Social media is built on a lie. You think that Instagram models are as happy as they appear to be? No! Look at this photo of a hot Instagram model. But zoom out a little bit and you'll see the real story. She died trying to take a selfie on a cliff during a particularly nice sunset. Hashtag... Social connections are the key to happiness, but these days we're more connected than ever and it's killing us.
Teens who use electronic devices more hours a day are more likely to be at risk for suicide.
Twangy says the so-called smartphone generation is less likely to have face-to-face interaction with friends, which she says is crucial for mental health and building social skills.
Face-to-face interaction is crucial for mental health. Seems like bullshit to me. I'm sitting face-to-face with you people right now and I'm f***ing miserable. I'll be honest, I struggle with sadness and depression at times, and those times are from the moment that I wake up just before I go to bed. Today I'm sad because an Instagram model I was dating fell off a cliff. Hashtag, But I'm part of an at-risk population, white men. White men kill themselves more than anybody else. Statistics like that put things in perspective, because if white men can't be happy, the rest of you don't stand a f***ing chance. The truth is, if you're not happy, there's not a whole lot you can do about it.
Your baseline. In the literature, this is called set point sometimes. It's sort of how happy or unhappy are you in the absence of other events in your life. People who go to jail, a year later, they're about as happy or unhappy as before they went to jail.
Oh, I can see that. You know, if I went to jail, I'd probably be all right. Sure, there'd be a lot of rapes and beatings in the first few months, but then I'd settle down and leave everyone alone. But to the unhappy people, I want to tell you that you're not alone.
The United States at the third most overall depressed country after China and India.
India's #1. That's karma for you. And the US is third. Turns out having a shit healthcare system, high gun violence, high cost of education, high cost of living, and using donuts as hamburger buns isn't a recipe for success. Look, happiness is a fleeting thing. You can't force it. When you try to be happy, it just makes you more unhappy that you're not happy. The only way to be truly satisfied is to embrace sadness. Think about it. You can be unhappy, but you can't be unsad. And there are so many flavours of sad. You can be melancholy, dejected, forlorn. It's a rainbow of shit. And sadness can be great. It gives you excuses to do many fun things like sleep late, cancel plans, start drinking at noon. Maybe the pursuit of happiness is the wrong idea. Instead of pursuing happiness, we should just ignore it. So happiness. From now on, I'm playing hard to get. I'm not interested in you anymore, happiness. Although, if you want to get a coffee, I'm sure we could get a coffee. It would be no real commitment. And I do have a show coming up at the Improv down the road, and you could show up with friends. It wouldn't be like a date. It would be a group thing. Look, can you please text me sometime? Or at the very least, could you unblock me?